sanity. Oh, hello. We are back.
We're back! Classic! We are back! We are back! We are getting Doug back!
Welcome to the 2023-2024 League of Salty Individuals. We're here. We're here. Some of us are queer and we want more beer. More beer. Get into it. It's been a little bit since we've had to play this game, but I did not forget. I have not forgotten who our toilet was last year, and that was Kyle. Kyle didn't come to the draft because he was afraid we were gonna make fun of him for his toilet and his age and his Birkenstocks, you know, all his quirks. But you know, I'm gonna throw up a picture of Kyle real quick.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
And you know, no disrespect. He had a rough year. I hope he's not in that toilet again. I hope this year it is snail and brisket. I think that would be the best possible toilet. Because those boys at that swamp house were not friendly to each other. Let's just say that. What's this thing you say? What's this? What's this, you say? Oh, it's our trophy. It goes to the winner. And if you lose it when you win, you're out of the fucking league. I don't care if you won it that year. I don't care if you won it in the past. If you lose one of these trophies anymore, you're out of the league. Sorry, not sorry. So, do you want to say Lake House was, or Swamp House was a success, except for that internet that went down? Joe, I hope Dak Prescott's the MVP this year. I don't think he's going to be, but Godspeed to you, brother. Godspeed. I'm dying. I feel and look like shit more than normal. So we're just going to hop right into this, and we're going to do like a week one, like team draft recap. And I'm going to just be like, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. I don't. Sound good? All right. I missed everybody. I missed you guys. I missed hearing you guys bitch. Minus Joe. Joe, in all honesty, please get your ass checked. Like, no one should clear out an open air space like you did on that deck. That was the most disgusting thing. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. You need to go have your full anus checked out. And I know you got a big one, so it's going to take a while, but I think you need to have something up there other than your finger. All right, enough about Joe's ass. Let's move on. Week one, let's go right into it. It's going to be Abu Kaki versus Korn. I am doing this on Sunday morning, so we have some Thursday numbers. Korn went the rookie route this year. He had Gibbs, he's got Hyatt, he's got Deuce Vaughn, he had Roshan Johnson. He said, young guns, get on my team. And then he booted them to the free agency because none of them should have been drafted. So this one's an easy one for me. It's Lamar Jackson on my side, Joe Burrow on his side. I think that's a wash this week. A.J. Brown on my side, Debo on his side. A.J. Brown to the moon. Debo's going to be great, but he's not a boy. He's not my boy like A.J. Brown is. CeeDee Lamb on me, Chris Godwin on him. I think Baker's going to be chucking it to Mike Evans. I don't think Godwin's going to have a good year this year. I think Godwin's going to be pretty irrelevant. So I think I got the push with CD. And speaking of Mike Evans, I got my boy, Mike Evans, in my wide receiver 3 against a Van Jefferson who has proven he is donkey dick when Cooper Kupp is out. So Tutu Atwell, Puka Nuka Nuka Laka, whatever those guys' names are, they're the ones that are going to score, not Van Jefferson. And then, you know, this is where he has a little edge. Tony Pollard, Dameon Pierce. Pierce is going up against Baltimore D. Not fun, but Tony Pollard, you know, maybe his body breaks down, or maybe Deuce Vaughn, gets the bulk of the carries. Who cares? I don't. He already had Gibbs play. We saw that. 7 points. I got James Conner going. I'll take James Conner on a shitty team. He's going to be the only one catching the ball, running the ball, or getting any positive yards. It'll be 22 yards for 5 catches, whatever. Score a tutty. All right, and then tight ends, Freiermuth and Njoku. To me, that's kind of like an even split. Freiermuth's going up against San Fran. Njoku, Cincinnati. I think that's a wash there. But then he's got Derrick Henry in his flex, and I've got Brian Robinson. Now, Brian Robinson's matchup is great, but Derrick Henry's amazing. So, Corin, you got the edge there. And then Washington, Jacksonville, both going against rookie Dobbs isn't a rookie, but he's got no hair, so he's a little baby. And then Jacksonville going up against Indy. That should be a fucking bloodbath. But easy. I win. I beat Corn. It's the matchup of the week because I am the champion. And that's how it works week 1. I get to do what I want. All right, let's muscle through this. We have Gary versus the Shrimp Show. Right now, a 93 projection to a 107. Gary with the 93 because I believe he still has Mark Andrews in his lineup. Oh, no. Gary was the Kelsey owner, so he played Noah Gray. And then, yeah, their teams are pretty them. You know, Dan had a couple reaches in the draft, but his team overall is good. He's Ridley really has to be a stud, and Olave's got to level up to be a 1. And if those guys don't do it, Dan's team's not going to do it. And, you know, second place is second place, Dan. You got to get first at one of these points. And then Gary drafted like he always does. Like, he thinks he's the fucking smartest man in the room just because he's got the biggest head. But head size does not equal brain size, my guy. So we'll throw the matchup on the screen. I'll give this one to Dan just because I think Gary playing Breece Hall and Jalen Warren and Noah Gray is terrible for week 1. So Dan's going to take that matchup. The Shrimp will start on a scrimp. Next up, Sandy Handies versus Judge Judy equals Full Chubb. We've got some identity crisis in this league, and let's just address it. Sandy Handies does not have Miles Sanders. Judge Judy equals Full Chubb does not have Judy or Chubb. Champ is not our champ. You guys all need a therapist. You guys need to go see therapy. You guys need to figure out your identities, whether it's this, that, or the other thing. What are you? Because you're not what you're saying you are, you stupid bitches. Okay. With that said, Sandy Handies, 99 projection to Judge Judy's 114. Brody and Matt, you know, at the draft, like, oh, yeah. We got 4 of the top 100 projected players. Projections are just projections. And you know what? I want to project you guys to lose this week just because you think you're going to win. You know, just because I got all these points that aren't even on the board yet, we already got this shit locked. No. Sandy Handies, the most mediocre player in our league, Corey, with the average finish of 6 even. Just like his dick, 6 even. He's just the mean, and sometimes you fall below the mean. And you're gonna this week. So Sandy Handies, showing that matchup. He's taking it this week. All right. Oh, this one's a good one. If there was a second matchup of the week, it would be this one just because it's Joe. And I think anytime Joe plays, it's a spectacle because his teams are always just so Joey. But we got Pussy Lovin' versus Champ, Identity Crisis Boy, Snail, projections 94 to 107. Yeah, I mean, Snail did what Snail does. He's got a good team. Tyreek Hill, Metcalf, Hopkins. I don't love Hopkins on Tennessee, but as a 3, that's fine. Cortland Sutton, I don't want to put any money on any Denver person, but his starting lineup's good. Joe Mixon, he already had David Montgomery play, so that he got over projection on that, 13.4. And then, yeah, Pussy Lovin's got some good matchups. I don't love Michael Pittman this year. I don't love Odell Beckham this year. I do like Amari Cooper. But then he's starting Javonte. Like I just said, I don't want to hitch to any fucking Bronco. Let's ride. And then he's got Eckler, Michael Mayer, DeAndre Swift, San Fran. Joe also has multiple Philly running backs, so we all know how that's going to play out later in this season.
Come on, when did you trade for one? Come on, I'll give you Swift. Come on. What if one of them gets hurt? Come on.
Fucking stinky ass pussy. Champ, you're winning that matchup. Let's go. All right. Then we got Limp Brisket versus Tickle, the Battle of the Buds. Brisket was reading his little picture book all weekend. You know, he would open it up and he'd go, I know that player. I know that player. And, you know, it didn't seem to really help him in his draft. You know, he has Armand St. Brown, whatever his name is. He's pretty good. But beyond that, it's a Brisket team, and I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love Drake London this year. Desmond Ritter's just not that guy. Gabe Davis, he's gonna have 5 really good weeks, but how's that every? What are you gonna have 5 wins this year? Ugh. And then Josh Jacobs, love it, smash. Ramondre, don't love it, pass. He's gonna be in the doghouse sooner than later. Goddard, cool. He's a good tight end, but like. And then Pacheco. And then Baltimore defense, for some reason, already has 17 points, even though they haven't played yet. Good job, Yahoo. Love it. But then on Tickle's side, Tickle's team's not too bad. He went Bijan first round, which, you know, is not Tickle. He would take Gronk. He would take Brady. He would take Mac Jones. He would take Drew Bledsoe. He would take Terry Glenn. He would take Corey Dillon, Lawrence Maroney, Deion Branch, Brandon Lloyd, James White, Kevin Falk, the law firm, Benjarvis Green Ellis. Those are John picks. That was not John this year. Let's just say that. So he's got T-Law, Garrett Wilson, Tyler Lockett, Ayuk, Bijan, Aaron Jones, Ingram, McKinnon, Philly D with a nice bench of Dalvin Cook, Brandon Cooks, Mims Jr., Zay Jones, and that double QB, Kirk Cousins. John, I like your team this year. I do. You're not projected to win because I think Yahoo fucked up and put 17 points in Baltimore, so that tilts your projections. But I project you to win. So, Tickle, taking down the bread man, just slicing up the loaf. And then we've got the final matchup, Steve McNair's Ghosts versus the Zarnik Soakers, the toilet. I hope you have your trophy. I want to see a picture of you with it. And then we have Adam, who had my favorite puke of the weekend. He looked us dead in the eye and he goes, watch this. And right over the side. That was awesome. I don't think I've really looked at these teams. I mean, I love Kyle's top half. Josh Allen, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle. That's tough to go after. But then he's got Thielen, Dobbins, Akers. Dobbins and Akers are like the same thing to me. I'm just like, which one's going to suck? Which one's going to be good? Because it's not going to be both. And then George Kittle. He loves George Kittle, but we all know the truth about him. He's trash. And then Deion Jackson for, you know, that's going to be cool. Projected 10, he's going to get like 3 because it's the Colts and Anthony Richardson is a bum. But he does have JT on his bench for when that time comes and he's traded to Miami and it's week 5 and then he pulls his hamstring. And then Adam's team, another good top half. He's got Mahomes, Devonta Smith, CMC, James Cook, Addison, DJ Moore. Obviously, he has a Packer and Musgraves. I like Musgraves. I'm putting in a claim for Sam Laporta just so everyone knows. And then he's got Zay Flowers, Jamal Williams. I'd probably play Jamal Williams over Rashad White this week, but that's just me. And then he's got Bigsby and Dubes. You know what? Toilet on the up. The toilet's not flushing this week. It's clogged. He's clogging it with Adam's shit. So, Kyle, you get the win this week. I love you. All right. So that's it. Our draft was fun. Our recaps are amazing. Let's see what Yahoo had to say. Dan got an F. We all know that because he was Inspector Gadget with his reaches. Let's see. Yeah. So Yahoo really thinks that Kyle's team's going to win it. We all know that's not going to happen. And then from there, it's Kyle. We got some Gary. We got some Pussy. But these are just chat GPT. So, like, it's obviously going to favor the incels. So, yeah, I don't have any theme for the LBL this year. So I need some help with that. If anyone has any ideas of whose face I should put it on. I bought the app. I've got a lifetime subscription. I can do whatever I want. Nudity, no nudity, never nudes. You name it. No kink shaming. Welcome back to the League of Salty Individuals. It's week 1. I hope this video works. Peace. Pew!